Hey, history buffs! Today we're diving into one of the most brutal and infamous forms of capital punishment in history, crucifixion. From its origins to its depiction in art, let's unravel the grim yet fascinating story of crucifixion. Crucifixion was widely practiced from the 6th century BCE to the 4th century CE by civilizations like the Persians, Carthaginians and Romans. Imagine being forced to carry a heavy crossbeam after a brutal scourging, only to be nailed or bound to it and left to die slowly from exhaustion, asphyxiation and organ failure. It was a method designed to instill fear and maintain control over populations. For example, Darius I of Persia crucified 3,000 political opponents in Babylon in 519 BCE. Alexander Jannaeus, a Judean king, ordered the crucifixion of 800 Pharisees in 88 BCE. But perhaps the most famous crucifixion is that of Jesus of Nazareth, executed under the order of Pontius Pilate around 32 CE. The crucifixion of Jesus is detailed in the Gospels. After being scourged and mocked by Roman soldiers, Jesus carried his cross to Golgotha with some help from Simon of Cyrene. Nailed to the cross with an inscription above him proclaiming him King of the Jews, Jesus endured immense suffering. 2 thieves were crucified alongside him, and while their suffering was shortened by breaking their legs, Jesus had already succumbed and was pierced with a spear. His body was then taken down and laid in a tomb. Now, let's shift our focus to how crucifixion has been depicted in art. Early Christians, focusing on the promise of salvation, preferred symbolic representations like a lamb or a jeweled cross, avoiding realistic portrayals of Jesus' suffering. However, by the 6th century, more realistic depictions emerged, emphasizing Christ's triumph over death. Byzantine art in the 9th century introduced images of a suffering and deceased Christ, reflecting a deepening awareness of his human agony. Over time, crucifixion scenes in art evolved, incorporating additional figures and symbolism, mirroring changing religious interpretations and artistic styles. So, from a horrific method of execution to a profound symbol in art and religion, the story of crucifixion is a testament to humanity's capacity for both cruelty and deep spiritual reflection. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more historical deep dives.